Здрасте, дорогие товарищи. Я сегодня продолжу проходить Mass Effect Legendary Edition, который, собственно, пока первая часть. Вот, собственно, продолжим с того места, где я вчера закончил. Да, собственно, оббегаю сегодня максимально оббегаю сегодня миссии по цитадели. Вот, и по времени скоро что там удастся отправлюсь, тогда дальше уже вылечу Залиары в первую очередь. Так, ну что, ребятишки, пошли.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Tough girl.
Серега, привет. Спасибо. Приложу все усилия. Так, надо же запустить даже Discord запустить. Голос. Вот. Так, поехали.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSAC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What the hell was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
Я хотел посмотреть невесточку. Стороннюю игру из библиотеки. Так. Не буду ничего менять. Сейчас выкинет из игры. Так, что у нас тут по журналу? Она одна. Лейк. Понял. Личные данные. Так, Академию сейчас. Прямо то ли это мод так работает, то ли одно из двух. Потому что, короче, стоит мод, который на Аделе и на Нормандии, короче, для всех устанавливает повседневную одежду. Ну, если только нету боевки, не предвидится. И вот, собственно говоря, блин, повседневная одежда есть, но при этом оружие есть.
So how about it, Garrus? Is this better than CSEC?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
It's good. Busy though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the Citadel. You'll never get bored.
I guess not, but you could still use a few more men.
That's why we brought you here.
Sure, but there's still way more complaints than the officers can handle.
That's just life near the wards, kid. You'll get used to it. What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where's he going again?
Novaria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
Yeah, I wouldn't go, but I guess the pay's pretty good.
Huh.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay. I'll trace the new signal. I've been raised to see Krogan as bloodthirsty thugs, but you've surprised me, Rex. You are different.
The genophage is a lot easier to swallow when all Krogan are savage monsters, isn't it? Why don't you head back to the Normandy, kid? If you stay here in the real world, you might have to learn something.
Это было?
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorbin?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorbin would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorbin, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorbin can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Hello, Commander.
Big. Вот, мне кажется, все поглощающие это должны местами поменяться. Потому что первая помощь, поглощающее поле, это более коррелирует между собой, блин, чем вот такая связь между первой помощью и электроникой, блин. Вообще никак. Вот дешифровка к электронике больше подходит, блин. Ну, кто я такой, блин? Агаров, надо до лог. Пойдем озвучку от челика получим.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were trying to help her.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
It's nice to see you're still working all the angles, Chelik.
As part of the job. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax, pick up the mods, and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off, and all my leads will disappear fast.
Да, дядя Игорь, привет.
Bad bust.
Здесь происходит Mass Effect.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
Если, ну, Mass Effect, он прикольный. Ну, типа RPG, все дела. Сюжетное RPG. Так.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel.
Is there something else I can help you with, Commander?
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I'll do everything I can to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the Diplomatic Corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Yes. A man named Samesh Bhatia is having some trouble claiming his wife's body.
Ah, Mr. Bhatia. A good man in an understandably frustrating position. I wish I could help him. Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think that her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
How long do you think this research is going to take?
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released for a year or longer.
When will this research result in actual new technology?
If we're lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study in a few years.
You gotta have a lot of bodies. Can't you release one?
Very few bodies had this new type of weapon damage, and very few were in good enough condition to study. Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample size.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Блин, я тупанул.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Tough girl.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What the hell was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Is that really... Wow! It's you! You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again!
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Это круче, чем Star Citizen.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here?
My parents. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive.
I'll be going
Goodbye,
now.
Commander. Nice talking to you.
ground!
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Знаю, конечно, я самое. Я в нее даже играл, но у меня даже есть на канале. Но она, к сожалению, сейчас померла.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Да.
I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private. No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
I don't follow you.
You could have blown
I
gathered that. It might
Do
seem
you really need
this
to
job, but since you're so
Nice to see you.
it's part of the job. Now, are you going to help me or not?
You're a smart guy, Chelik.
That still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your
I'll help you, but I need some
I'm trying to
details.
track down, thanks to meet our man named Jax, pick up the mods, and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
I'll persuade you.
No. You tip Jax off, and all my leads will disappear.
Why are you so concerned?
We have these give criminals an advantage we can't afford.
Where can I find this?
Jax is good luck, Commander.
Я бы даже сказал, слишком глубокий. Чрезмерно. Но интересно было, да.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be destroyed.
Угу. Я так радовался, когда эту установку по производству кислорода запустил, блин.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Но возникла другая проблема, блин, там нужно было где-то тогда теперь искать воду, блин. Вода стала редкостью, блин.
So how you like liking your posting at the academy.
It's good. Busy, though. I can't believe how many people you get coming in from the wards.
Yeah, it's the busiest station on the Citadel. You'll never get bored.
I guess not, but we could still use a few more men.
That's why we brought you here.
Sure, but there's still way more complaints than the officers can handle.
That's just life near the wards, kid. You'll get used to it.
Looks like they bounced their signal off a relay.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where's he going again?
Novaria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
Yeah, ugh, I wouldn't go, but I guess the pay's pretty good.
Huh.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
It never gets dark here. They keep the artificial sunlight on at all times.
I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
The Keepers never paid much attention to that relay monument. I always found that a little strange.
I was never a fan of this statue. The Krogan monument just seems more impressive to me.
Got a moment, Spectre?
The statue represents what the Krogan used to be. A proud and fierce nation. Now we're just brutes for hire to the highest bidder. We've forgotten our roots.
At the time the statue was built, the entire galaxy respected the Krogan. Now they're simply hated and feared.
You won't have to put up with us for much longer, Turian. My people will die out soon enough, thanks to you.
Some would argue you brought this on yourself. It was the Krogan who started the war.
And the Turians made sure to finish it.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
Блин. Опять я сразу забыл сохраниться. Ёлы-палы, блин. Не помню как. Ух.
Find someone else to do your dirty work. I want no part of a gang war.
Here are the coordinates nonetheless. What you do with them is your decision. Could you really let these men live, knowing that you can stop them? Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Да, ну нормально. Ладно, так тоже хорошо. Что тут бегаешь под ногами, блин?
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do.
Блин, пинкер. Окей. Окей.
The ambassadors have this beautiful park to relax in, but most of them are too busy to ever use it.
Tranquil, calm, relaxing. Wake me when this is over.
Да не уснул.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail. I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances. But my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true man. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
I should go.
Нормально поживает. Сегодня обнова вышла. То, что все ждали, не произошло. А все ждали... А все, собственно говоря, ждали, что добавят жилую зону для авианосцев. Блин. А ее не добавили. Но зато добавили ТРПшку новую.
Seems like all the best lounges are being replaced by places like Cora's Den.
The embassy lounge isn't bad, but they don't have any decent entertainment.
It's run by bureaucrats. They probably spend months just voting on what kind of entertainment to get.
You're probably right.
Итак, Шаира. Они где-то внизу. Понял. Туда не дошел.
Septimus has sent word. Apparently, he sought the consort's forgiveness.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it. What drew you back to the Citadel and to the consort? I don't know exactly. It may sound strange, but I simply felt called.
That's not strange. Many of us have felt the same calling, though you are the first of your kind to respond to it.
Really? I hadn't seen any other humans working here, but I didn't want to ask.
No doubt you are just the first of many to come. It's only a matter of time now that your species is spreading its wings.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see you.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. It is that strength that people are drawn to. It is why you lead and others follow without question. You will need that leadership in the battles to come. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use
Не,
or
Сому не
purpose,
играл.
but I sense it is time for me to
Я
pass
не
it
люблю
on.
схожести.
And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you. Remember my words, Commander Shepard. They will give you strength. So long, Commander. I can offer you nothing more at this time.
Ну ладно, пойдемте. Не, никакого желания. Я смотрел прохождение, вообще даже никаким образом не зацепило. Так. Буяние.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Not yet. I'll be
Thank
back
you,
when
Commander.
На прохождение не знаю. Не решил.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I'll do everything I can to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
То есть пока-то буду, пока Mass Effect, постараюсь его все-таки первую часть пройти. Вот, а потом посмотрю. Потом, наверное, скорее всего, первый Mass Effect пройду, возьму. Будет тайм-аут, ну, как тайм-аут, я, скорее всего, элитку. Я до Бигл Пойнта так и не долетел, надо долететь. Вот, полечу туда. Полечу туда. Вот. Потом обратно. Потом обратно в пузырь. Ну и попутно что-нибудь, может, я надеюсь, все-таки для фермы 22 обнова выйдет, которая поправит, мать его, поправит, как его, ну, урожайность, короче, на этих, на американской, на французской карте. Тогда, а то, ну, невозможно сдать миссию, потому что, блин, не хватает, тупо урожая не хватает, чтобы сдать ее.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you? Ah, Mr. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of...
You think that...
No, respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did.
How long
This is a long-term study. I wouldn't expect the bodies to be released.
When will this
If we're
research
lucky, we'll actually realize usable technology from this study.
You gotta have a lot of...
Beyond that, Commander, we need as many bodies as we can to get a reasonable sample.
I'll tell Mr. Bhatia about this. It might make it easier for him to understand.
Thank you. Please let me know if you have any other questions.
Ну, попробуй, посоветуй. О, Юра, привет. Так, Юра. А Юры нету, блин. Дядя Игорь тут.
Hello, Commander. Has any progress been made with Mr. Bosker? Will he return my wife's body?
Tell me again what you've been
As
told.
I said, I've been told nothing. I don't understand why they won't release her body to me.
It's not as simple as I'd hoped. The military needs your wife's body.
Deliver us the moon. Ну, в принципе, прикольно.
They're holding my wife's body
О,
for
привет.
tests. My wife served the Alliance faithfully. She gave her life for humanity. And this is how they repay her.
Mr. Bhatia, your wife died defending humanity. We still need her help.
What right does the military have to hold her body? She's already given her life.
She died a hero, Mr. Bhatia. And now she has a chance to save even more lives.
It doesn't matter. She's dead. I just want her to come home. I miss her so much. Let them run their tests. Let my wife save lives so that others are spared the loss I feel today. Goodbye. Thank you for finding me answers.
Якс. Вот с этим разобрался. Так, журналь. Фонат. Сестрориты. А так, нижние рынки. Этих надо сканировать, блин. Так, блин, нижние рынки. Хорошо, поехали. Новую платформу-то это что за этот что ли, блин, как ее? Трова?
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Актив какой-то, блин, а тут... Окинься ссылочкой в этот, в Дискорд. Только в общий чат, а то этот... А, и этот самый... Но все равно кинься ссылочкой, я посмотрю. Да?
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
Here you go.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
А, ну ладно, посмотрю, поищу. Улик.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Пойдя. Патроны. Юакс. Так.
Hold up! On me!
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a self-destruct mechanism. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
If I accumulated enough credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Where is your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Commander, AIs are universally illegal. They must be destroyed upon contact without exception.
Organics must destroy or control synthetic life forms. I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Commander, AIs are universally...
I wished to escape, but if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed as well.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
My first CSEC posting was here on the Presidium. Mostly for show, not much crime up here.
Huh. I get the feeling they're not used to seeing Krogan walking around up here.
Уже. Так. Понятно. Вроде бы. Так.
Through all my time at CSEC, I never got the chance to witness a meeting of the Council in person.
Not a lot of security here. Not that you can see anyway. 10 to 1, there's a sniper tracking our every step.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
I'll find them, Admiral.
I'm gonna stay here and see if I can. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe. No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing it?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
about it, Garrus? Is this better than CSEC?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
There may just be hope for you yet, Turian.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
The EarthClan Spectre has returned to speak with me.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Surprised welcome. You have returned, human. Genuine inquiry. What may I do?
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel. Shepard, what can I do for you now?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, she's a very powerful woman. But also, so long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Пока.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
on me!
We present another profile in courage with serviceman Vrolic Syndrome. A devoted wife and talented... In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with El Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the El Corps with a...
C-Sec always turned a blind eye to what went on in here. Thin fist and legs. There's very little serious crime in this arm of the wards. Maybe because the C-Sec Academy is so close by.
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Dorian didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
I know Dorian. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Suit yourself. Well, I have some calculations to do. Goodbye. Change your mind? You gonna help me record those wins?
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use. I just need a few more wins recorded.
I'll help you out.
I suppose I could let you try it. Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
Still can't believe that could happen out in the open like that.
Neither could he. The CSEC agent said there has been an increase in violent crimes in this area lately.
Did he say why?
No, he kind of skirted the issue.
It's those damn humans, if you ask me. They're not all bad. They're just different, mostly. I don't like them. They all act like they've been living here forever. The Citadel is ours.
Hey, good to see another human in here.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
They should be. Aren't you?
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
I'm waiting for someone else.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Hello again. Can I help you?
Just passing through.
Enjoy your time here at Flux. Don't often see someone getting as lucky as you. Your luck seems unnatural, human.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Here you go. I hope it's what you're looking for.
Excellent indeed. This will provide me with invaluable data. You enjoy those winnings. I'm gonna get the system completed.
Must be hard for you, Garrus, knowing that the person behind all this death and destruction is a Turian Spectre.
Saren is either a traitor or a madman. Taking him down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
Glad to hear it. I was losing sleep over the prospect of people not loving the Turians.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Угу. Enjoy, да. Тут ищем это. Enjoy такой enjoy, бля.
Good to see you, Commander.
Every time I visit the Citadel, C-Sec brings me here for a friendly chat.
Rally round!
Yes, Commander?
Where can I find Admiral Kahoku?
Last I heard, he was... Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
A private docking bay. Wonder how much the Alliance had to shell out for this.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
Ладно, полетаем.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check. You want me as your pilot. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolic Syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I need to know more about this Vrolic Syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Так.
Citadel space is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that ignores... Тау Артемиды.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
А можно ли сделать, блин, как-то управление по-другому? Блин, жутко неудобное, блин.
clear.
Здорово, Антоха.
Здорово. Как оно?
А?
Как оно, говорю?
В процессе.
Ясно. Просто Шепардом мужиком-то, блядь. Давай, переигрывай за мужика давай.
Да ну в пизду, блядь, я еще на мужицкие жопы не смотрел, блин.
Я не знаю, что ты на них смотришь, блядь.
Ну, а если она на экране мелькает, блин?
Блядь.
Куда мне смотреть?
У меня с этим проблем нет, не знаю.
Да у меня тоже проблем нет, я на них не смотрю. Я смотрю на женские.
Тут есть на чьи смотреть и без этого. Вон во второй части у Миранды какая будет жопа, блин. Это слушай. Как я, короче, буду стримить, я тебя, короче, добавлю там по ссылке, как дружественный, короче, в описании.
Добавляй. Вообще без проблем.
И там это... Я, знаете, потом дам ссылку, зафоловишься тогда.
Ну, само собой.
Тогда я сейчас добавлю к описанию. Это самый твой траво, короче.
Ага.
Что-то сегодня тихо у тебя как-то на стриме.
Как-то так.
Больше все, да, 3 части хуярить?
Ну, не подряд, с перерывами, конечно.
Угу. Ну да, я также с перерывчиками. Интервалами.
Бля, вот на Мака сделали управление вообще пиздец, блин. Нелогичное совершенно, бля.
Да, оно какой-то там, да, непонятно. Согласен. Не заходил, да, в элитку?
Yeah.
9-й патч сегодня выкатили.
Ну да, все же надеялись, ну не знаю, большинство народа надеялось, что, блин, эти добавят. Вроде как собирались добавлять, как оно называется, как они их назвали, социальные зоны. На навике, да.
А, кстати, слили спойлер интерьеров флотоносцев.
Ага.
Я тебе скинуть потом могу, поглазеешь. Очень, кстати, прикольно сделали. Это ты ВКонтакте есть?
Есть, конечно.
Ну вот, там как раз ссылка на ВКонтакте будет, видео. Небольшое.
У меня в описании все мои ВКонтакте тоже в том числе.
Угу.
Я, блин,
ну,
с этим управлением я чуть Мака не утопил в лаве, блин.
Короче, после стрима зачекаешь там интерьеры флотоносцев. Прикольненько сделано. Там еще и этот SRV добавили с 9-м патчем, блядь.
Ну, SRV-то я видел.
Вот что по поводу оптимизации, я не знаю. Лучше, хуже.
Блять, ну вот как, блять, сука, уворачиваться, ебаный в рот, блять. Если ты нажимаешь, блять, в одну сторону, оно едет хуй ты пойми куда, блять.
Ебаный, да. Ты же не на геймпаде, да, ты же на мышке играешь.
Конечно.
О, блядь. Да вроде геты они слабенькие, они, по-моему, не пробьют.
Да не то, что не пробьют, а то, что, блядь, неудобно, блядь, нихуя. Нахуя они такое сделали вообще, блядь?
Я не помню в оригинале какой был такой.
По-другому. Ты рулился этими самыми, рулился кнопками. Влево-вправо, вперед-назад, блядь, а тут рулится, сука, теперь в зависимости от того, куда башня направлена.
Куда, да, повернешь ствол, блядь.
И это вообще ни хера неудобно, блядь.
Они же хотят, видишь, типа, легенды, ретишь, типа, изменения наши какие-то нести, блядь. Давайте переделаем это, блядь. Давайте то переделаем. Была видна работа проделана. Удобно за то, что прям внутри игры с одной части в другую сохранение, всякие решения переносятся, типа, сразу.
Вот сейчас вот надо вперед продвинуться, ни хера не очевидно, в какую сторону этот Мака поедет, блядь. Смотреть, может быть, все-таки есть где-то как-то можно поменять, блин.
Да, по-моему, нихуя. Я всю игру так проездил.
А ты не заморачивался, признайся.
Ну, блядь. По крайней мере, в настройках управления такого там не было. А я все планеты изучил. И обязательно и не обязательно. Ты представляешь, сколько я там накатал по этим скалам, блядь, с маком?
Представляю я.
Ну, да хуя, Все побочки, вообще все, что можно, я выполнил. На этом самом, на безжалостном уровне сложности.
Я вот откровенно, я пробовал разные эти уровни сложности, блин. Короче, разница там исключительно в том, что толще враги, больше ничего.
Толще, да? Ну и по тебе урон больше. Не знаю, я прошел первый, второй, на безжалостном.
Да ну, мне просто, мне жалко времени, блин.
Да не, время я обычно, я как бы... Особо-то я не стопорился на одном месте. Нормально?
Ну, просто тупо дольше приходится стрелять по одному и тому же врагу, блин. Вот это время, блин.
Я говорю, и дольше, и по тебе урон больше.
Ну и вот ради просто... Если бы они что-то сделали, если бы они подкрутили им мозги, то вот, мол...
Да.
Стали умнее противники, это одно, блин. А то, блин, просто более толстый враг, блин, по которому дольше приходится стрелять, но это неинтересно.
Да, вот если бы они, сука, умнее бы были с каждым уровнем сложности, это да, это хорошо было.
Почему я нажимаю ехать назад, а он, сука, едет вперед, блядь. Блядь, дебильное управление, блин, всех расстрелять нахер.
Стенки, блядь, всех. Не изучил, блядь, ледышку в системе, все к стенке, блядь.
Да. Управление херовое сделали на мака, блядь. Изучать ледышки в системе, нахуй.
Так вот. Все, я, короче, Ром, на тебя сделал эту самую. Ну, у себя там в описании.
Угу. Спасибо.
Что как начну стримить сразу, кто хочет там зайдет.
Ага.
Я пока описание под стримом оформляю. На днях, наверное, начну. Пройду брейкпоинт гостриком и начну стримить Daylight.
Ага. Так.
Наверное, где-то с 9 вечера примерно будет начало стримов. Ну, 4 так... На часа-то где-то 4-5, наверное, каждый день.
Ну вот я с 9 3 часа, блин. Ну 4, блин, максимум. Получается, потому что потом спать надо все равно спать надо ложиться. Отдыхать тоже надо. Якс. Кого мы?
Главное, у меня сейчас в режим войти вот этот вот стримерский.
Угу.
Попроще, ну, полегче чувствовал себя.
Так.
Ты, кстати, какой класс выбрал-то?
А я всегда солдатом играю.
Ага, дефолт. Чистой воды. Я в первой части был солдатом, во второй я решил стать разведчиком, а в третьей снова вернулся к солдату.
Не знаю, мне как-то...
Как-то, блядь, не знаю, Шепард бионик, как-то не знаю. И так полно биоников он в команде.
Ну да.
Там есть кому там ляра, блядь, ёпта. Тут даже у Рекса есть биотические способности.
Да. Ладно, побежали.
Кайден еще.
Аленка. Аленка живет до Вермайера, блин.
Кто? Эшли, что ли?
Аленка.
Какая Аленка? А, подожди. Кайден-то что ли? Вермайера, да, кто-то из них один.
Ну, не кто-то один, а конкретно Аленка сдохнет.
Почему?
Ну, потому что, блин, он Аленка.
А у меня он уже. Я не стал делать.
Сдохните нахер.
У меня Уильямс сдох, наверное. Я бы даже Mass Effect стримил, но так как я на третьей части уже, то есть и даже не сначала, то смысла уже нет. Обрывками. Потому что если прохождение хуярить, то уж с чистого листа, как говорится, с первой части, а я уже, блядь, прошел, как и вторую. Поэтому я не планирую стримить у себя Mass Effect.
Угу. Я что-то пробило, я вот и... Я начинал тогда, но что-то мне быстро надоело.
Кто?
Масса. Еще классический.
Mm-hmm. Это больше хороший, да, здесь?
Mm-hmm.
Я в первой части был хорошим, во второй части я был плохим больше. Вот так. Ну, как плохим, блядь. Я, конечно, делал иногда хорошие решения, но я был более жесткий, скажем так. Решил придать смену характера герою после того, как его там по кусочкам собирать. В третьей части, ну, пока не знаю. 50 на 50 иду. Где-то могу и жестким быть, где-то и прям нормально. Чисто таким.
У меня же появилась новая снайперка, блин, я что-то ее не вижу. Байкеры на продажу. Что ли, пошли. Кто сказал, блин, что все таргетсы дауны? Рекс?
Да кого чаще берешь-то в команду?
Вот и вали туда, блин. Вычищать. Я беру всех.
Всех нельзя здесь. На каждую миссию только конкретно, бля. Я Гару собрал, честно. Хороший снайпер. Я, так сказать, балансировал. Я всех по чуть-чуть брал.
Врешь?
Нет, не вру.
Это я не тебе.
Кому? Кто там?
Али говорит, все, говорит, опять тоже говорит, все дауны, блин.
Кто говорит?
Али.
А.
Сдохни, падла.
Ну, я помню, на этом месте умирал несколько раз. На безжалостном уровне сложности.
Поэтому я не люблю на таких. Сдохнуть просто из-за того, что, блядь, тебе не хватает этого самого, блин. Не хватает ДПС, блин. Такое себе, блин.
Тут да я справился, не знаю. Видал я и посложнее, конечно. Ну, Dying Light буду на кошмаре проходить, на самом последнем сложности. Не знаю, меня пока...
А вот, куда вы смотрите, вот он сверху сидит, блин, ёлы-палы, блин, я его вижу, блин.
А, этот-то...
Да-да-да.
Прокунтер, блин.
О, и стали, блин. Валите нахер, блин,
Ой, это комната. Надо ебать сейчас. Голос, ёпта.
Валите его, валите, бля.
Пусть Рекс танкует. У него здоровья дохуя.
Такой шмяк. Ну, хоть денег туда заработал. Так, ну что, давайте...
Ой, бля, у тебя под конец игры будет столько денег. У меня там 2 миллиона было, нахуй, под конец. Тоже девать было. Да при том, что я купил там самые дорогие, блядь, пушки, нахуй. Класса спектр, который там, блядь. Ну, я, естественно, продавал там еще лишнее всякое. Где-то ляма около двушки не было.
Катался, что ли, блядь?
А ты способности-то вообще юзаешь?
Не.
Ну и плохо.
Кому? Куда?
Способности помогают. О, блядь. Через shift, что ты?
Так, идите все сюда нахер.
Ладненько, короче.
Давай.
Стрим. Ага. Ссылку я там хотя оставил себе.
Хорошо.
Давай, хорошего стрима.
Спасибо. Да ёб твою мать-то. Одного выстрела нахер. Валите все, выбор. Так. Моя это. Это грохнули, да? Бывает. Так, что-то бронебойный, да?
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Protheans sure build things homey.
Так, сейчас я отойду. Пошли дальше.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Let's get moving.
You lead, I'll follow.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him. Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter. Spare the Asari if you can.
Хаски, привет.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
Ну, собственно говоря, да. У меня в описании канала так и написано.
But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Ну, у меня еще Сабнатика была, блин. Или Dangerous, блин, ферма. Ну, короче, все, что это самое. Чему душа лежит, то и играется.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my
Не, Валхейм не пробовал, мне как не понравилось.
To mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her bionics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Так. Ну чё, на сегодня может быть закруглиться, блин.
Yes, Commander?
Speak freely, Presley.
I trust you, Commander. If you think they belong here, then so do I.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing?
She's the best balances. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky.
I like to know my...
You won top of my class in flight school? I earned that. All those commendations...
I'm sorry, Joker.
Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me...
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I don't think she's used to teasing, good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time off the record.
I keep an open-door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Ну что ж, дорогие товарищи, а на этом я свое вещание сегодня, пожалуй, закончу. Как обычно, спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Отдельное огромное спасибо всем, кто забежал в чатик, поприсутствовал со мной. Всех был рад видеть. Также некоторых рад был слышать.
I'll be right back.
Ну что ж, дорогие товарищи, а на этом я свое вещание сегодня, пожалуй, закончу. Как обычно, спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Отдельное огромное спасибо всем, кто забежал в чатик, поприсутствовал со мной. Всех был рад видеть. Также некоторых рад был слышать. Ой, на сегодня все. Всем пока. Всем спокойной ночи. Продолжим в следующий раз. Увидимся на стримах. Всем пока.